you're going to go places, you're going to see things, you are going to do things that not many people get a chance to do.
I'm a huge fan of what the police do, and any support that I can give them back out in the communities that I deal with, and I think this is going to give me good assistance in doing that.
Oh, I found it absolutely fascinating. I mean, I had some pretty high expectations of it, but they've exceeded those expectations.
It's such an eye-opener, it's fantastic.
It helps me clearly understand what it is that our police officers do out there on any one day.
Today we are going to let you see what goes on behind the scenes, what goes on below the surface in this command when it comes to making operational decisions.
We're going to go through a scenario base tonight with an incident that happened off the east coast of New South Wales. You're going to be guiding and directing your team. It may be a case that you're going to get a couple of phone calls come through the central switch here.
Command centre.
Yeah, so one of us can speak to the search and rescue coordinator, please.
Yes, that's me.
Volunteers, and they're going to chuck these on.
Very restrictive, so I can imagine when they're out there in the water with that on, it might be a little buoyant, but it might be quite difficult to move around.
And I think once they remembered to turn the oxygen on, I was all right.
I learned a lot, particularly around not putting my own men at risk, and that was very valuable, and overall it was very enjoyable.
They were incredibly professional, very human. Yeah, the whole experience was great.
Okay, gas it up. Go, full throttle. Okay. Fantastic.
What we're going to do today for you guys is just give you a small taste of what it's like to be a student going through one of our courses.
Hop in and have a go, eh?
Thank you.
That is, wow.
Tell you what, a bit intimidating.
It's so loud, it just goes right through you.
It's certainly a different job that these guys have.
Did I beat Morrison? Oh, I hope so.
People who kind of thought that in that incident I could have for a second shot him in the leg or shot the gun out of his hand have got no perception of it.
The hands-on experience is what I was hoping for, and we've definitely been getting that, especially today.
No loud bangs tonight, although don't pat the German Shepherd unless the handler says do it.
The dogs are trained to bite, and they bite hard, and they're trained to hang on. So what we'll get you to do, when we get the dog to release, we'll get you to turn around and take the dog on.
Oh, Jesus.
Just a second. Okay, release the dog! Release the dog! Come on, come on. Explosive detection dog Mickey. We've got a bit of explosive and we've placed it on one of these two cars. Judging by your action, I've no doubt you'll be able to tell when the dog finds what he's looking for.
That was one of the highlights, how the dogs can actually pinpoint the explosives and things like that. We're encouraged actually to know the skills that go into this kind of operations.
Depends, like anything in rugby.
Forward, parted.
Yeah, so if you're trying to diffuse something.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
I mean, it's hard enough to wear some of that stuff for 4 or 5 minutes while you're having a chat. But entirely another thing if you're out on the street involved in the sorts of things that these guys and ladies do.
My name is Chief Superintendent Steve Cullen, and welcome to my home. Please try on some of the equipment.
You feel pretty safe if you the public order or the right squad to come in and dissolve a situation.
Righto guys, stand down.
We set the policy for the state for traffic and road safety, and that's our flagship is road safety. Whatever we do, any job we do, it's all about prevention first up, then detection.
Our role is the investigation of fatal and serious injury motor vehicle collisions where there's a likelihood of criminal charges being laid.
The science behind the crash investigation work that the guys do was a real eye-opener.
I must say I'm very impressed with their evidence collecting skills.
I found it absolutely fantastic. I think the thing that I've enjoyed most about it is what I've learned. Just embrace it. I think it's a money can't buy opportunity.
There's an ability for reasonably average people in the community when they join the police force to achieve at really high levels. And I think it builds culture. I think it builds a culture of confidence in the individual members and in the teams that we're observing.